Hello and welcome to the first midweek bracketology of the year. It's been a Monday tradition, but it's the last week until the bracket comes out, the biggest and most important week for any bracketologist like myself. It will only be me today. No Vince, no Murray, just me. But that's fine. Let's give you an update around the country. Current games in progress in conference tournaments. Seattle is killing Cal Baptist. I picked Cal Baptist. Marist is losing to Niagara. I picked Niagara, I think. Eastern Washington's going to beat Northern Arizona most likely. UC Irvine up on Cal Poly. Virginia Tech up by 3 on UNC at halftime. I picked UNC. Both these teams going to make the tournament. Utah up by 3 on USC. Interesting. That game just started, though. Lamar up on Sam Houston State. I picked Sam Houston State to win that conference. Lamar giving them all they can handle. UNLV Utah State just started. UConn up by 7 on DePaul. DePaul with the big upset yesterday. Norfolk State up 13-0 on NC Central. Games that went final today and yesterday. Maryland beat Michigan State. Stupid ass team. Oh my goodness. Why can't they beat bad teams? I'm not saying Maryland's a bad team, but you just beat Michigan. How can you not beat Maryland? I don't know about MSU. I still have them in, but they're a play-in at this point. They might end up being out of the tournament. Oh, that's embarrassing. Toledo needed overtime to beat Ball State by 2. Not really a good sign. Oklahoma State wins a thriller against West Virginia. This game was back and forth. Oklahoma State was down big in this game, rallied back, took the win. Georgetown beat Villanova. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a travesty. What an absolute travesty. Villanova. Talk to me about the definition of overrated. Oh, they're not good at all. They will get upset. Mark my words, they're going to get upset. Can't beat Georgetown? Come on. Meanwhile, Georgetown, they're going to play Seton Hall, who ended up beating, who'd they beat? They beat St. John's, so I had winning that conference. My Big East bracket's a mess. In other words of the Big East, Xavier blew a 20-point lead to Butler and lost. Xavier, see ya. You're out of the tournament. Bye-bye. Have fun in the NIT. Embarrassing showing from the Musketeers. I kicked them out of the bracketology. So did everyone else. Absolutely pathetic showing from Xavier. Virginia beat Syracuse on a buzzer beater. That was a thrilling game down to the wire at the end of that game. Did Syracuse prove enough to make it into the tournament? As of now, yes. I have them in the tournament. Also a play-in. Sweet! Southern Utah won. Go Thunderbirds. Ohio beat Kent State, no surprises. Ohio State barely beat Minnesota. Oregon crushed Arizona State. Florida barely beat Vandy. Baylor beat Kansas State. Georgia Tech beat Miami. San Diego State won. Texas Southern won. Montana State, Buffalo. St. Peter's won. Here's another one from yesterday. I think we're going to go to yesterday now. Duke won. But they could not play today because they forfeited their season because a player tested positive for COVID. Hate to see it. Duke wasn't going to make the tournament anyway. But, it's just, you hate to see that. Miami beat Clemson. Clemson's not very good. I've been saying that for a while now. You guys know what I'm talking about. Number 1 seed Siena in the MAAC bracket lost to Iona. You know who picked Iona? Murray. You know who's been bragging every single second of the day? Murray. Can't deal with that kid sometimes. Loyola, Maryland. After their stunning upset over Navy, the 4-10 Loyola, Maryland team beat Army. And now they're in their conference championship at a 6-10 record. If they make the tournament, they're like the worst tournament team ever. But they got to get through Colgate, who also ended up winning. Let's see. Anything else? DePaul beat Providence, but they lost today. Or that game, they're losing right now. I don't know if they're going to lose yet or not. Mississippi Valley State lost. Terrible. Also, Prairie View beat Mississippi Valley State. Goodbye to the memes. Love Mississippi Valley State, but That's sad. That's very sad. That's enough though of these updates. Let's see what is different from the last time let's go to Monday. What happened Monday after I got done filming the last bracketology? Well, BYU beat Pepperdine in overtime. They had a lead on Gonzaga for a while, but they did end up losing to Gonzaga. Gonzaga won that conference. Oral Roberts beat North Dakota State for the Summit League Championship. My Summit League bracket was perfect. Perfect. Look at my Summit League bracket and look at the actual Summit League bracket. It was perfect. I picked Oral Roberts as my Cinderella team, and they got it done. I was so happy when that happened. Drexel. Shout out to the Dragons. They're going dancing. They beat Elon in their conference championship. They were the 6th seed. Elon was the 8th seed. And Drexel ended up pulling that one out. UNC Greensboro beat Mercer, and Appalachian State beat Georgia State. And so Greensboro and App State's going dancing. I didn't know they had that great of a basketball team. But yeah, they're dancing too. So let's quickly run through the automatic bids. App State, Greensboro, Loyola, Liberty, they're already in. Drexel's in. Oral Roberts is in. Gonzaga's in. Anyone on this side? I don't think there's anyone. Morehead State, they're in. Cleveland State's in. It looks like that's it for now. There will be another bracketology on Saturday night, like at midnight. We're going to do like a QBS After Dark video. I'll probably live stream it too, to be completely honest with you. I'll probably live stream it. We're probably just going to sit and talk for like hours on end about college basketball after all the conference championships. And then on Sunday, it's when the brackets revealed, and there's a few more games still to go. And it's a whole lot of fun. I might even do a college game day video. We'll see. But let's get into some picks, shall we? I think we shall. Oh, let's look at my bubble. That'd be a good thing to look at. All right. My last 4 in currently sits as Michigan State, Syracuse, UCLA, who lost to Oregon State today, and St. Louis. All of these teams have nothing left to play for. They all got eliminated in their conference brackets. So it's going to be interesting to see how all these teams shape up. I'm going to move this. I'm moving everything. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay. But now I'm going to move over here. Okay. I'm going to take, hold on. There we go. We should be good now. I'll take Gonzaga over the St. Peter's, by the way. I put St. Peter's in over Siena because it's like the next best team in that conference that's still alive. I think Monmouth was actually next, and they lost. I'll take UNC over Florida. UNC played really well. They absolutely blew the brakes off of Notre Dame by like 100 points. So give me North Carolina over Florida. Take Texas Tech over VCU. VCU, very good team. I think Mac McClung and company could do enough. Take Creighton over Winthrop. UConn. A lot of you were yelling at me about UConn, about how UConn needs to be higher. Where's UConn, Quincy? Well, I found an opening to move them up because Clemson lost. So I swapped them with Clemson. Clemson's down to 9. They're not very good. But UConn definitely could beat Drake. Oklahoma State and love me some Oral Roberts. They can score. Oral Roberts can score. They score a lot of points. They score like 90 a game. The problem is can't stop a tumbleweed. So Oklahoma State should have no problems. Maryland makes me mad, but I'll take Tennessee. And I'll take Iowa over the aforementioned Drexel. I'll take Illinois over UMass Lowell. I will take Colorado over Wichita State, Virginia Tech over Colorado State, Liberty over that, Loyola over the Plan. You were mad at me about my Loyola pick last time. You were really mad. I'll take Texas over Greensboro, the Bonnies over Oregon, and I'll take Alabama over App State. To the other side, top, I'll take Baylor over the Plan, Wisconsin over Clemson. Wisconsin's actually 10th in total efficiency, yet they're like 16 and 11. It makes no sense to me. I'll take Purdue over Western Kentucky. I'll take Florida State over Toledo. Toledo, I don't really have the same energy I had about Toledo. I still think they'll win their conference, but I don't know. They're not looking that great. I will take USC over Rutgers. Ohio State over the Deers. Love me some Grand Canyon. LSU over Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech looks like a very good team. I could maybe move them up a little bit. I think LSU is definitely better and would win. But Georgia Tech, don't sleep on them. Jose Alvarado, good player. I'll take Arkansas over Morehead State. Michigan over Cleveland State. Mizzou over Oklahoma. Santa Barbara, dude, if this matchup happens, you take that 10 times out of 10. Villanova, oh my goodness, no Connor Gillespie. Santa Barbara, second longest winning streak in the country. Give me that 8 times out of 8, bro. Give me the Gauchos. Take Virginia over Colgate. Close. Colgate's actually ranked 7th in the net. I don't get it, but they got to be pretty good if they're 7th in the net. I mean, like, come on. They got to be something. See what they can do against Loyola Maryland. They should be able to win that conference. Like San Diego State over the Plan. By the way, this should be, what's it called? This should be UCLA. I wanted to take Southern Utah so badly. I love me some Southern Utah, but I haven't taken Southern Utah actually at all this year. But West Virginia, very good team. BYU over Louisville and Houston over Nicholls State. To the Sweet 16 we go. I'm still keeping my Wisconsin over Baylor pick. Just because Baylor's like 30th in defense. Like their defensive efficiency is kind of awful, to be honest with you. Like you're not going to win a national championship being 30th in defensive efficiency. And Wisconsin's like 10th, so I'm going to take Wisconsin. Over to this side, it's like Gonzaga. Texas, this is close. This is basically like a 50-50 for me. Coin flip. I like both these teams. They're both very good. Creighton and Texas Tech. I'll take Texas Tech. Take Oklahoma State over UConn and Iowa over Tennessee. Illinois, easy. Kansas over Virginia Tech. Loyola over Texas. Love me some number 1 defensive efficiency in the country. And they got a decent offense, too. And I'll take Alabama over the Bonnies. Give me Wisconsin, like I said. Florida State, because Purdue's mostly freshmen. Ohio State over USC. Arkansas over LSU. Conference matchup. Sorry about that. And then give me Michigan over Mizzou. The Gauchos, baby. I'm telling you, second longest winning streak in the country. They're good. Give me UC Santa Barbara. Take West Virginia and Houston. And move over here. In the Elite 8, I will take Gonzaga over Texas Tech. Iowa over random Ohio State logo. I'll take Iowa over Oklahoma State. Illinois over Kansas. And Loyola over Alabama. Over on this side, I'll take Houston over West Virginia. Close. I went back and forth on this one like a bunch, but I'll take Houston. Michigan over the Gauchos. I'll take Arkansas over Ohio State and Florida State here. And then I'll take Florida State over Arky to make the final. I can just get rid of this and just make myself small. I'll take Arky over Florida State, Gonzaga over Iowa, Illinois over Loyola, and Houston over Michigan. Both these two, Houston's very well-rounded. Michigan definitely can beat them. But I don't know. If Houston plays their cards right, they're a really hot team. I think they have Final Four potential. I really like what I see out of them. Final Four. Gonzaga and Illinois. Same as last one, taking Illinois. Houston and Arkansas. I really like Arkansas, man. They're 20-6. I feel like they were like 6-6 at one point. And they just rattled off a bunch of wins. They're playing with momentum. I kind of gave them a pretty easy path. They could be Morehead State, LSU, Ohio State. Ohio State's like I'm having some warning signs about Ohio State. I really don't think they're that great. Their defensive efficiency is bad, like really bad. I don't know. They've been losing a lot as of late. I really don't like Ohio State that much. Arkansas can definitely beat them. They can definitely beat Florida State too. See what Florida State does against. Well, they play the winner of this UNC Virginia Tech game on right now. See what they do against that because like they didn't play against Duke because Duke had those COVID issues. I'm really interested to see what we can get out of Florida State. But I'm going to give you guys some picks also. And also, Illinois is my champion. Same as last time. If you saw last video, you know why I got them. So let's see. For Friday, I think Tennessee will beat Florida. I think Michigan will beat Maryland. I think Alabama will beat Mississippi State. Mississippi State beat Kentucky, too. No one likes Kentucky. Wichita State should beat South Florida. Purdue, Ohio State. That'll be a good game. Purdue's beat Ohio State twice this year. Hard to beat a team 3 times, though. Big East semifinal, Georgetown and Seton Hall. This is interesting because I think UConn's going to play Creighton in the one semifinal, right? Both those teams are going to make the tournament. Georgetown and Seton Hall, they have to win their conference to make it in. So one of these two teams is going to make the Big East final. And whoever does, they're going to have a chance to steal a bid from someone. That'll be interesting to see if either one of those teams can get it done. Oklahoma State plays Baylor in the Big 12 semifinals. I think Baylor should win that one. I don't know, though. Oklahoma State's looked really good as of late. Illinois plays Rutgers. That should be Illinois. Georgia Tech and Virginia. That should be Virginia, but you never know. Houston, Tulane. Houston will win that. Montana State plays sweet 20-3. Love me some Southern Utah. I might move them up seeding wise. 20-3, bro. I've been on Southern Utah before most people were. Let's see. Fairfield and St. Peter's in the MAAC semifinal. That'll be interesting. A lot of these matchups are to be determined against to be determined, but that's what we got so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little bracketology update. Only 15 minutes. No other guys in here. Yeah, that's what we've got going. Not much movement, but there will be a lot of movement by the time the next time comes around because everyone's in action. It's going to be a lot of fun. Saturday, bracketology. I don't know what my Friday video will be. Maybe why Gonzaga won't win the national championship. Look, I love Gonzaga. I'll tell you the thing about Gonzaga. They're an easy team to root for because, the small school from Spokane, Washington, they're this basketball powerhouse. How cool would it be if they win a national championship and go undefeated? I don't think they're going to do it because the team hasn't gone undefeated since 1975, and there are reasons for that. But we'll see. Talk to you guys later.